Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Greg, and today I wanted to talk about Friday and its association with the planet Venus. First, I wanted to let you guys know again that I am offering 25% off Thunder Astrology readings for the month of December. So if anybody's interested in getting a reading, I'd love to help you out. I'll put a link on the bottom. So yeah, wanted to talk about Friday and its association with Venus. As you know, on Fridays, you can see out in the world, everybody's all really hyped and ready to get out of work and go enjoy themselves. They got the weekend ahead of them, days off of work, they're ready to go do their thing, whatever that may be. You even see it on the roads. Everybody's driving a lot faster. Even in the morning, on Friday mornings, you see it, especially after work. I know in my neighborhood, if I'm at home on Fridays, I start hearing the cop sirens going off. Everybody's really hyped up and energized, happy to get out, having that weekend to look forward to. But yeah, Friday, Venus. Venus is the sixth day in Vedic astrology. The number 6 is associated with harmony, beauty, and relationship. And we go to the Norse tradition, the Northern European Teutonic tribes. They talk about Friday as being associated with the deity Frigg. And this is where they got the name Friday from, because it was Frigg's Day, which turned into Friday. And Frigg is Odin's wife. And as you know, Odin is the highest deity in the Northern European traditions. He is the deity that's able to travel all the 9 worlds and communicate with the powers and the deities that reside in them. And so this is his wife. And she is associated with fertility, with magic, with love, and as that's what Venus is about too. Venus is art, poetry. It has to do with the ability to express yourself in that creative type of a way, in music too, and dance. So it's really a creative expression on all types of levels, and it does have that association with Mercury too, because using the intellect to stimulate creativity. But it is really that outward expression, how you release it, is that energy of Venus. It also has to do with like pleasure, physical pleasures, the pleasures of the senses, period. This has to do with, the clothes you wear, how you feel, clothes that make you comfortable, the food you eat, good tasting food. It has to do with the aesthetics of your home, the beauty of your home, the cleanliness, the luxury, the things you have in your home that you keep, luxurious cars. It has to do with all of this type of stuff, just making an impression on the opposite sex or whatever you're into. So it has, being very charming, being very alluring, having a good appearance and presentation of who you are. The negative sides of Venus is it can be like the seductress, someone who's luring you in, wanting that sexual energy from you, but maybe not giving it back in return. This has to do with not having that even exchange of energy, where you're just feeling all drained. You can tell maybe someone's attracted to you or you're flirting with them, but then when it comes time to really seal the deal and spend some really time with them, they're like, no, it's not like that. It's like, I want you to admire me, but I don't want to spend any time with you. I don't want to be possessed by you. It's that hard to get, but impossible to keep. You see that in like the sexual industries, pornography, where people are looking to be looked at and admired and wanted by the people that are looking at them through a screen, so they're unreachable. but they're still getting that energy from people, but they're not really giving anything real back. It's not an even exchange of energy. You can see that in prostitution too. Women wanting to be admired, using sex as an exchange of to get money. All these imbalances. You see it in relationships. In terms of when you hear the men when they get fed up with the women, you can't live with them. You can't live without them. That has to do with that way of thinking on both sides. It's both men and women. It's not necessarily only the women when a man says that, but do they really think that way? Probably not. Most of the time they think it's just the women when they say can't live with them, can't live without them. But there's really an imbalance on both sides going on with that. Maybe the woman isn't expressing exactly what she's looking for in the man. She expects the man to read her mind and figure things out. Men are very surface most of the time in general. They have a hard time reading women in that kind of deep, intuitive type of a level. They want the woman to, let me know what's going on. What is it you're looking for? On the men's side, this can be just quick to get angry and not wanting to really think on a deep emotional level and communicate with the women. So they kind of shut them out, and they start having that feeling of I can't live with them, I can't live without them. But there also could be, then they have that feeling of, yeah, but I need them, on a physical level. So this is where they come to this, I can't live with them, can't live without them. But meanwhile, they're tearing them down, their self-esteem and all that type of stuff too. So the woman doesn't want to share the energy with them if they're being that way too. So this Venus wants people to get along in the positive sense. It's looking for harmony. It's looking for balance. It's looking for that even exchange. The Thunder Wizard also in his Qigong teachings, he talks about the right side of the body is associated with the left side of the brain. And that has to do with the intellect, the masculine side. This is the masculine part of the human body. And the left side of the body is associated with the right side of the brain. I think it's the opposite the way you're looking at me, but you know what I'm talking about. He uses this certain hand thing with Qigong, where the right hand represents the male and the female, the left hand is the female. And you put it like this, you got the left hand by the navel, and you got the right hand by the heart. And this symbolizes the relationship where the woman is supporting the man. That energy is going upwards and keeping him up, supported. But he also has, you do it the opposite way too, where you turn it around and you go this way. And now you got the masculine energy on the bottom supporting the woman. And they're both inspiring each other, and they're interacting, and they're communicating with each other, and they're keeping that balance going on. That yin-yang has got that good balance. So that's what we're looking for in relationships when it comes to the vibration of Venus. And also, it's he has Venus in the thunder wheel. It's in the the southeast. That's the home of the dwarves. This is the dwarves dwell in the unconscious. This is the navel area, the unconscious part of the mind, of the body, of the spirit. This has to do with them looking for life force energy, a good harmonious life force energy. When they don't find it, they can get imbalanced. And you see that with the Venus energy, how I was talking about. When someone's looking to be just admired, but not to delve into a relationship, they're not exchanging that energy in an even, healthy, kind of a balanced way. And that's what we're looking for. That's what we're all looking for in relationships, is to really get along with each other and communicate truth and honesty. That's what brings that good balance. So, yeah, that can be really inspiring to the significant other when you have that good balance. It's when you hear men talk about where's your greatest strength come from, and they say the wife. You know, that means it's a good relationship's going on. There's a support going both ways. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Venus and Friday, Frigg's Day. Enjoy your Fridays. And if anybody wants that Thunder Astrology readings, I'm offering them 25% off in December. So just click the link below. I'd love to help you guys out. All right. Peace out.